Hi there, Sharon. What's going on then? Oh, you are? Oh, nice. And thank you very much. Yes. Oh, you think? You think I'm putting a smile on everybody's faces? Really? Well, I must be doing something right then. Yeah, I know. We tried to offload Darcy. Yeah, okay, no problem. No, it's fine. Fine, Darcy's happy now. He's more than happy. He's playing really well. Yes, but that's good to hear. Thank you. Thanks very much. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode with Bolton, and yes, Sharon is rather happy. The board and herself I think I'm doing an unbelievable job. I'm clearly putting a smile on everybody's faces apparently. They're delighted with an awful lot of stuff, especially with the 3 loan signings, which they were dead against at first. I'm not going to lie, they didn't want an affiliate club, but we got one in, and we've got some cracking youngsters now from Manchester City. The first one is Eric Garcia, a centre-back. Not bad stats though, it has to be said. He's second best, along just behind Vandenberg, so a pair of them two playing together, it would be quite the team. But unfortunately Vandenberg is we're having to give him a lot of rest at the minute. He's literally burnt out. But Garcia, that's not bad on loan. It should help us over line, I'm hoping. Morgan Rogers, we picked up a forward. He was available. He's not had that many games to be fair, but he's got very good acceleration and pace. So if we knock the ball over the top, he's going to be able to run onto it and hopefully finish the game, or hopefully finish it in the back of the net. And the other one was Adria Barnaby, which I think we saw in the last episode. Again, the topping our bills has been our best players. Aggression and agility, fantastic, and mentors are looking really good as well, together with his technicals, crossing, dribbling, first touch, etc. But he's only 19 years old. Looks rather young in that picture though, it has to be said. Valued at 1.3 million though. But apart from that, they were disappointed with the defeat to Rochdale a couple of weeks back, and then obviously the disappointment of losing in the FA Cup. But they are delighted to be in the top half. We've passed the third round, passed the second round, the Carabao as well, so we're not doing too bad. And we're motoring along in this leasing.com trophy. Since our last episode, where we lost to Rotherham 3-0, disappointingly, we did beat Crewe. We were 3-1 up in this game. We got pegged back in the last 10 minutes, but we did run out, I think it was 6-5 on penalties, something ridiculous like that. So we do move on to Rotherham, who we play later on in this episode. We did lose to Ipswich, who were third at the time. Disappointing. We did claw one back through Lockett, but we didn't have an answer for it in the end at all. And then Blackpool, we were 2-0 down. Jason Lowe, of all people, the unlikely hero, coming to save us with 2 fantastic goals. Today we have got QPR, who are lying 13th in the table, and then we got Rotherham in the quarterfinals of the leasing.com trophy, which is the only trophy we're going for at the minute, apart from the league, as it is, we are 4 points above now. Not 9 points anymore, 4 points. We have dropped silly games. Ipswich have gone and lost another game, believe it or not. Lost to Bradford 2-0, but we're not doing so great ourselves. QPR down here, it should be a routine victory. We're 20 points ahead of them, but we're only 12 points ahead of 7th place now, so we really do need to start cracking on with our victories. Ipswich have got quite a hard game against Coventry, who are lying in 9th. Barnsley, Fleetwood, and then Shrewsbury, Doncaster, Newcastle and MK Dons. Are they all playing at home yet? Doncaster and Shrewsbury, they're all playing at home apart from Shrewsbury. Interesting. But yes, a win here would move us further away. We just haven't got anybody on the goal scoring at all on the charts. We're not doing well at all. Archer's there on 8 goals. It's just poor, really poor. We just need a prolific goal scorer, someone who's going to get these some of these goals. He doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look as good as our players, actually, to be perfectly honest. But he's 31 years old. He's quite experienced, especially the lower leagues. So it's back to the match. We've got QPR, and this is the side that's going to go with it. We have got an awful lot of injuries. Jay Bonney's injured. Crawford's unregistered. He's on loan though, isn't he? We've got Emmanuel, who's injured now as well. Archer, I'm going to put onto the bench instead of Eddie Brown. Eddie Brown, I am going to bring... how old is he? 20 years. I'm going to put him into the under 23s. He can gain some experience, and possibly I'm going to add him to the development list as well. Get some... can go out on loan somewhere. So we've got O'Hara, Laird, Colvin, Garcia and Boone. Daly and Lowe. Lowe's going to continue. Even though I have got him trying to get him out, he is on £6 a week, believe it or not, so that would really help. Between him and Darcy, it's £10 a week in wages, which we cannot afford. But it's 2 goals and he deserves a start. Politics is going to be on the right, Lockett on the left, Darcy in the centre, and then we're going to have Rogers up front. Verlinden's not even on the bench. That's weird. Barnaby, we're going to be going to leave him on the bench at the minute. Same with Verlinden. They all can come up and probably make an impact at some way or another. But away to QPR. I thought that was Tony Slattery then, but it's Callum Broadhead up front there, leading goal scorer. Rogers is yet to score for us. He's not doing too particularly well. He's not really had the chances, to be fair. But we're underway. Away at QPR. We did beat them in the first game at home. We're hoping to do a job here, which would see us through, I hope. Delhi going down that right hand side. He should be in the centre though, to be fair. It's a good cross in. Boone should be able to pick that up and whip it straight back in. Lock it back to Boone. Ball straight over. And once again, we are struggling. Smith running on goal. Right on the line there. And that's awkward. Could have hit the person, gone in off the goalkeeper, which I'm glad it hasn't been. Boone, lob it over the top, and Darcy's in and goal. And they managed to keep it in somehow. Darcy's playing really well since I put him on the transfer market. We have put him on for about $2.5 million. Nobody's going to buy that, I must admit. But he's got very, very good stats, Darcy. Politics down this right hand side. We just got nobody to go down the wings. We need some fast wingers, some good crossers. Lockett's going to be in charge. Rogers, another opportunity goes begging for him. He just needs to get off the mark. Corner ball. Somehow it's whipped in already, and we managed to get that away. That's rather dangerous down there. Another chance, another corner. Can we get away properly this time? And no, we don't get it away first time. And once again, we conceded goals straight away. We seem to be conceding goals first all the time. And our defence is just... O'Hara, he took it away from our defenders there. Instead of catching it, he just palmed it. I'm just going to shout at them, show some passion, and we're going to go attacking as well. Away from home, mind. And we're just letting everybody back in. We're just not playing that particular well. I'm hoping that come the next game in the quarter final, they'll find a little bit of form. But Politics has just been caught there. Rogers going to play it out wide. Lockett, Darcy, and Delhi's just screamed one in from outside the box, and we're back on level terms. Probably a 10-minute gap, but who cares? It's 1-1. We'll see this in 3 dimensions. It's going to be a whopping goal though. Lockett plays it back, and Darcy plays it back, and Delhi, well, gets the ball out from under his feet. Didn't know which foot to use though, to be fair. And we're back on level terms. Okay, back to 4 points ahead on top. Give him a little bit of a morale boost. Things are going well. Keep it up. Oh, they love it. We're back. We're still attacking though, so I'm just going to say go. Calm down. No, I want to get creative, not calm down, but Laird. If we could calm down, that'd be quite good. We're not getting any penalties though. We should be able to pick that up. Garcia, the Man City loanee. Colvin, over the top. Rogers. Expected him to put the ball in the net. He will be coming off if he doesn't pull his finger out. I'm just thinking maybe somebody like Archer or even Connor Hall might have got that one. They're playing around with it. Laird seems to get himself forward. He's out of position. And QPR come for... Oh, we did get a block in though. Delhi, no, he can't get there. So Broadhead instead. And nothing comes of it. About half an hour to go. We are going to have to pause it. There's only Delhi who's on an 8. He's playing really well at the moment. That's a wayward pass. Although QPR do have it back though, as we calmly, Lowe calmly controls it, and somehow we've lost possession all over again. It's another good block. Garcia, you have to get Nathan Broadhead, 17th of the season, and that is poor defending. Absolute poor defending. I mean, Colvin gets in the way, bless him, but we've got 4 defenders there, and it's down to the training staff, is what I'm going to say. Right, okay, change it. Politics, you just crap. Harms can go on there. Lockett, you're not. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to bring in Archer up front. Darcy's not having the best. Okay, let's see if... I was going to bring Barnaby in, wasn't I? We might have him for the next game. We'll put Archer as poacher for this game. We do need the ball over the top. So come on. Can we find something here? We fought back with Blackpool after being 2-0 down. Can we fight back against QPR? And it doesn't look that way, because Slattery is going to go in and have a shot. Good save by O'Hara. The time's ticking away. We've got 23 minutes to go. Cross comes in. We're not great on corners, so that's not good. It's an offside there. They have the ball. Warburtons. Can we get on there? No, we don't. Broadhead is just running the show up front. He's on his own. We haven't got a forward that can do that. Rogers has been very disappointed. Lockett, well done, son. Keeps it in. Nice. Boom. Pumps it up. Archer's sitting on there. He's not going to get that, is he? Oh, interception by Dele. We could do with another screamer, please. And that's a good ball by Archer. Can we get some... Oh my word, what a strike from Helm. That's his first goal, and that's his first ever Bolton goal as well. Welcome to the club, Helm. My word, what? I didn't expect that at all. I was hoping he wasn't going to shoot from there. Acute angle. The goalkeeper's arms up all over the place. He hasn't got a clue at all. And that is that's a wonderful goal. And again, we're struggling to find a winner anywhere in these games. But away from home, 2-2 against QPR. It's not bad. Helm with an 8.1, Delhi with an 8.3. But it is Scowen with an 8.5 for QPR, who gets man of the match. Other than that, everybody's rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. Lowe was poor. Just out of interest, how many were there? 10,000. Not an awful lot. We'll send the assistant. Right, we're going to move along to the Rotherham game. Hopefully, we can get something out of this after a little bit of fight back in the last couple of games. We're home. We're going to be playing against Rotherham. It is the Leasing.com Trophy North quarterfinal. This is the last piece of silverware that we weren't really going for. But it just remains the last one since we've been knocked out all the other cups. We are still hanging on to top spot in the league, so hopefully we can get a championship victory there. We're going to have O'Hara in goal. We've got Emmanuel, Vandenberg, Edwards and Boom. We've got an awful lot of injuries, a lot of cup-tied people as well, like Alonis, majority of them. Helm and Shenton, we're going to start in the middle. Delhi's knackered. He may come on in the second half if we're struggling, but we'll see. Darcy is going to play in front of them with Buckley and Verlinden out on the wings, and then we've got Archer. Verlinden's supposed to be our best player, 4 and 8. Well, hopefully he can. Tyrese Campbell, 1 goal, so it's a different forward they've got. They've got Clark, Maduki. Right, we'll see. We're not going to go through with the rest of them because it's normally the kiss of death when we do that. As we've already kicked off, silent as you like. Let's just have a look at action zones, see where it's all going off. As we have a corner, free kick, Verlinden with a good cross, not reaching anybody though. Darcy keeps it in, gets it back, and Buckley's the back post. Suspicions of offside there, and it doesn't look like it's going to be given. I think he was onside only just, but it's a good cross by Verlinden, goes past everybody. Darcy, I thought he lost it there, but he gets it back. Bad touch by the defender and whips it in. That's offside. I'm glad you didn't give it though. He's going to have another look there. He knocks it past the defender. Just well, we can't see, so what's the point? But it's a very, very good header. Manages to keep it down, and Buckley with his first goal for a while. If we can get some sort of silverware this season, that'd be fantastic. They're not expecting us to be promoted this season either, which is which is an added bonus. So there's no pressure there, but if we do manage to get up, it could be too early to go up. I don't know. Archer's underneath it. It's hard to bring Archer in, mainly because, well, he's quick and he's our leading goal scorer as well. And Rogers is, well, he can't play, he's cup tied. Archer's on the ball, speaking of the devil. Ball in, Buckley's going to have another go, but Darcy, and who's got it this time? Shenton's got it this time. He's second of the season. A sublime finish in the biddy printer at the bottom. Biddy printer in the text at the bottom. I don't know what I was watching there. But Archer, well played, son, holds it up, plays it. Buckley controls Darcy, and then Shenton with a fantastic finish. The goalkeeper is already halfway down the floor. But why could we not do this in the league? Verlinden's injured. That's not what you want to see either. And thankfully we have got some players that can play up there. Buckley, and can they switch around? They can switch around. So we're going to confuse them even more by switching our wingers around. Boone is looking rather tired. But Shenton's having a worldie of a game today. Alright, you're going to drop it down, then kick it, or just knock it out to Boone, who's been playing very well as well. And Archer's on goal this time. And there's the finish. It's 3-0 now. Archer's reached double figures for the season. And Rotherham now have a mountain to climb. Couldn't put it better myself. What a start this is into the second half. Archer with the finish. Cool as you like. Wonderful stuff. Half an hour to go. And we seem to be demoralising them. And I might make just another change. Archer, Darcy, and can we just switch them around? We might do. Darcy can't play there though, can he? Deli can come in just for a bit, and he can just, yeah, he can just roam around, do what he likes. Helm can go advanced, and we have got a chance of one more substitution, but I don't really want to make any subs yet if I don't really need to. So let's go at them again at positive 3-0 up. It's plain sailing, 15 to go. And that's wonderful stuff. Shenton looks like our man of the match. I think he's the first person that's hit a 9 as well for a long time. So we're back to winning ways again. Even though it's still in the cup, a good effort. I'm going to actually passionately say very happy with the way you played. We should be seeing the draw for the next round. A 3-0 thumping of Rotherham. And if we score first, we're going to go and win it. Injury worry for Verlinden. What's wrong with them? Oh dear, 9,000 people there. We win, so yeah, that's fine. Verlinden is going to be injured for 5 bloody months. Wow, I didn't expect that. Broken ankle. 50,000 is not going to cut it, is it? Flipping heck. And look who we've got in the semi-finals. Manchester United under 23s. Ooh, I wonder if we can get Laird playing in this one. We'll have Shenton, we'll have Laird, we'll have O'Hara, and we'll also have Helm as well. And Mellor. We've got over to 3.3 million now. They've reduced our budget as well to 40th, so they reduced it by another 10 grand a week. We can't do it. We literally cannot do it unless we start releasing players, and that, I think that's what we are going to have to look at. Some of them run out now. Chickson, we are going to have to let him go. Low. Again, another player that we are going to just let go. I mean, there's 7,000, and then we've got all these on loan. That's how much they're worth. We're not paying anything for them. 2.5 for Verlinden. We are going to have to do something about that. We can't afford to keep paying them sort of wages, especially from a low knee. Darcy, we're going to have to think about letting him go. We can't afford them sort of wages. We're having to reduce our budget and get rid of most of our players. That's horrible. We're going to come back to the Manchester United game. Cheltenham, bottom of the table. We might need something to pick ourselves up. So we'll come back to the Man United game and possibly Lincoln or Cheltenham. I haven't decided which one. So if you enjoyed that, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more on YouTube channel, please subscribe. And until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.